TIFU by creating my own security question. A few years ago, I set up a new account with a credit union. Sites usually give you generic boring security questions to pick from, like, what is your mother's maiden name? Quote. It was the first time that any site allowed me to type my own security question and answer. I excitedly jumped at this anomaly. In retrospect, I don't know why I did this, but thought it would be funny to make my security question a joke instead of a serious question. I don't write it down. This was before password managers, and promptly forgot about it. Fast forward to today, when I had a banking issue and had to call my credit union for assistance. A male customer service representative gets on the line and says, "Okay, I just need to verify your identity. What is the last 4 digits of your social security number?" Quote. Me. Quote / / quote. Him. Okay. He pauses. A long pause and then asks if I know my security question? Me. Did I select? What is your mother's maiden name? Single quote quote. He clears his throat and tries to force his most flat professional tone, saying, your security question is, who would make love to me? Quote. Me. Oh crap. I embarrassingly laugh. I am mortified. My stream of consciousness goes like this. Why did I type this as my security question? And then not remembering what I typed. Did I type a secret fantasy as my answer? Fuck. I don't want to guess the wrong answer and embarrass myself more. What is this guy staring at on his screen? I searched my memory, hoping to move past this moment as quickly as possible. Maybe it was a girl I was interested in at the time? Or a celebrity I had a crush on? But nothing sticks out in my memory. Me. Oh man. Why did I put this as my security question? Nervous laughter. I guess I never thought I'd have to say it over the phone. Is there another way we can verify my identity? Quote. Him. Yeah, I can ask you other questions. We go through the whole process. He helps me with my original issue and then he tells me, you can either keep your old security question or create a new one. Which would you like? Quote. It's killing me not knowing how horrible or weird my security answer was, so I ask him, wait, so you can tell me what my old security answer was? Quote. Him. Yes. Me. What was it? Quote. Him. No one. In all lowercase. TLDR. My credit union's website allowed me to enter my own security question, so I had fun with it and typed a joke and then forgot about it. Today, I had a banking issue, so when I called the customer service rep, he asked me to answer my security question, who would make love to me? Quote. I was embarrassed and didn't know the answer typed. Later he told me my answer was, no one. In all lowercase. I had one of those. The student's security question was, who is a fugly hoe? Quote. She knew the answer. Though, it was Brittany. I guess they didn't get along too well. Hello. I'm a credit union employee and I can guarantee that guy talked about you for the rest of the day. Lol, years down the road he will still remember and tell coworkers, one time I had this guy and you're not gonna believe what his security question was. Quote. The answer wasn't what I was expecting. Him. No one. In all lowercase. Called it the moment I read the question. That's exactly the kind of answer someone who chose that question would use. When I first started working at a help desk for a university, our system allowed people to set their own questions. I assure you, you are not alone in typing a ridiculous security question, not realizing someone else might see it. My all-time favorite was a young woman whose question was, who's the sluttiest slut in all of Whoretown? Her answer was, me. Quote. On the other hand, Some people were very aware and flipped it to make it more awkward for us. The most popular of those was, "What are you wearing?" with the correct response being, "I don't think that's appropriate." I used to be on the phones and it used to allow people to set their own secret questions and answers. Had some great ones, but the best was a guy and his wife calling in on speakerphone. Could tell they were jovial Southern types and we got the rapport going well before authentication. So I didn't feel too awkward asking, "Who is the biggest bitch in the world?" Quote. He starts dying laughing while she is absolutely silent for about 30 seconds. While he is clearly rolling on the floor about ready to piss himself, she says in a very restrained tone, "We got divorced and just got back together." Yes. She was the answer. When I was 12, I made an iTunes account and selected my own security question. Years later, I forgot the password and needed to log in. The question? What is 2 plus 2? I think to myself, wow. What an idiot I was at 12. That's not secure at all. I typed in 4. Wrong. After a few tries, I gave up and made a new account. A few weeks later it hit me. The answer was fish. To this day I have no idea why that was the answer. Or how I remembered it for that matter. I typed it in and boom. That was the correct answer. I then thought to myself, wow. What an idiot I was at 12. Also, how the fuck did I remember that? Quote. You had us in first half. The one person I am most concerned about stealing my identity, and is a family member. So I always have to lie on security questions and keep track of how I lie to each one. The answer. As provided by a very nice British man who I had to call and ask for assistance from. To my WoW account challenge question of, "What is your favorite hobby?" Quote. Fucking. Little bit embarrassed. This means your self-esteem has gone up since you wrote the answer. You no longer assume no one will make love to you. I think this counts as a win. Try this next time. Set your question to, "You're not going out dressed like that, are you?" That way you can scream into the phone. At the bank, "Dude, you're not my real mother. You can't tell me what to do." Extra funny if you're a 50-year-old male. I'm sure you made that guy's day though. LMFAO. I used to go with joke answer for security questions. The two I remember using were, childhood best friend, to which the answer was, Jesus, and childhood pet name, with the answer, roadkill. Security questions are terrible. We really need to stop using them. They are not secure at all. It's incredibly easy to find the answers to lots of these questions by checking social media. They're all those stupid, copy my post and paste it to your profile with your answers, types of posts on Facebook, which are pretty much guaranteed to be a social engineer collecting answers. If you have to use them, it's best to answer the questions wrong when you set them up. The problem is when you need to get into your account, having to remember the wrong answers. My first two guesses were, your mom, or, no one, so it's probably a good thing you changed it. LMAOOOO, too funny. Lol, wow, I thought it was gonna be something outrageous, but that answer exceeded my expectations. I'm sorry that happened though. Dang. Websites need to identify when a security question is going to be asked by a human and when it's going to remain between you and the computer. I've had a similar, but way less embarrassing, experience with a silly answer to a question I didn't realize I was ever going to have to speak to another person. I forgot where I read this, but someone did question, what? And the answer was, in the butt. both are funny and sad.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.